welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2027
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Abdul Carter there to bring him down. From 31, here is 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Zaire Thomas. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. Yeah. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Drawing some ooze and honest ground, shooting his way forward for a gain of a couple. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. from the 33. Here's second down and 2. We'll go play action with May. That's complete to Jeremy Rucker.
I see the recycling coming through right now.
Before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
In the process of
Out of the gun, it's May. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Now, this looks like a design run.
Sense.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take it down for a loss. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll bring this up to the 22. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. Now here's a keeper on this own read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Cowboys have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take
I guess they might.
Trying to knock it out.
I guess they are.
So many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Sweep, and will hand it up the middle. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Cowboys.
Okay.
His 6th touchdown now for the season.
That's what they will leave.
That is a dream scenario.
That's the we either leave the 21st. Well, now we gotta leave the 21st. Yeah, because we got
easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Get across the 20.
Yeah, no, I did not see it.
The Eagles offense ready to take over once more.
Yeah, because he knew.
First down and 10.
Yeah, a lot of little things.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a nice run. About 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And a whistling down. Not before it picks up first down after a gain of 7.
Well,
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back
I got
just
5.
turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
We'll try again.
Yeah, let's keep that.
Second and 10.
Agua.
Off the play fake.
¿Quieres
He'll
un
look to
jugo
throw.
o agua?
A whole lot of
Ah,
chances on
¿Lobo
that one. It was bouncing
o tú vas
around,
por él?
but it falls incomplete.
¿Mama o Alicia?
Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important.
Oh,
Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make. It's a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they'll have first and goal. It is down inside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Here's Genty. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Try to set up the screen to Genty.
Their sacks. Coming in. Did you hear what? Easy, man. Easy, man. It was like a varsity jacket. Just to make it feel more like it.
He knocks it through. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. We're up to 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Did you read all the messages from the coach?
And running back Dylan Sampson
Like he
heading
would
back
put
onto the
Joe
field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10.
It's good, but guess who's going to happen?
Yeah.
So you got to say something.
Yeah.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake, it's May. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll air one out for Palmer. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver.
Did you just send another message? Did you just send another message?
Oh,
That was the next week.
And no return forthcoming. It's not fast come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, then he started posting a bunch of practices.
Throwing now is May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw now, May. He'll get it out wide to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Push back to the...
You just got to pick him up from school and go.
2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be taken in
The
by
practices in
Sampson.
January?
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out
Saturdays?
so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense
Republic is where we went for that ruck march.
For 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
It's third and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Eagles will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a look deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
You saving the locations? You saving the locations?
Operating for the shotgun, it's Med. Pass is caught. That's Russell, the tight end.
Right.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
And this is where the
Doesn't look like a
versatility of the
practice
tight end
facility.
position really.
Yeah. So, like, there's a house right in front, and then there's, like, it's this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the address, 931.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they probably got renovated into something. Is it big?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good. It's probably better kids.
It's coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. You know, it's hard to speculate when we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. Looking downfield for Coleman. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big time play for Philly. 47 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Eagles. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now. As they come up with first down and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yum.
Quick throw on the RPO, caught by Coleman out wide. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
31-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Genty. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. It is 3rd and
Aquí
long.
está. ¿Por qué estás en el Banco de América?
One side caught by Hunter. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. On second down, it's Meg. Throw on the run is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holden's just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 9, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.